Everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm really excited because I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to P1Harmony's 6th mini album titled Harmony All In. We love to see it, everyone, but also unfortunately at the same time Harmony series coming to an end, as some of y'all may already know, because the Harmony series has been treating us really well, as much as the Disharmony series treated us in terms of B-sides and title tracks, the matter of fact. And I'm gonna find out soon here how the B-sides are gonna play out. Is this gonna be the favorite mini album? I don't think that's most important at the end of the day, as I feel like what's crazy to me is P1Harmony continues to deliver no skip albums and title tracks that always seem to hit. Like, sure, Jump may not be my favorite title track due to personal taste wise a tad bit, but I gotta say it's a fun song. It got me head bobbing, it got me wanting to jump up and down. Simple yet very effective with it, and the rap line goes crazy as always. I'm sure we're gonna hear more of that throughout the B-side. So hey, without further ado, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so this first track is titled Love Me For Me. What a beautiful titling of a track, am I right? But of course we have Euntak and Jang-sub writing their own lines. We love to see it in terms of the lyrics, but familiar names, of course, as I've mentioned time and time, whether it's SF9 or P1Harmony, Han Sang-ho in the works, of course, Park Soo-suk, and we got Seo-ji-in, if you want some more examples, okay, Lemonade, Before the Dawn, Seo-ji-in has been a part on, and so on and so forth, has worked with Wooju Sonya in the past before, and of course, Moon Kim I'm very familiar of, and of course, known for that masterpiece of a B-side coming off of P1Harmony's debut album, which is known as Butterfly, everyone. So let's see and hear how this plays out for Love Me For Me, and let's go. Ooh, the claps. Love the piano work. Ooh, the rolling on piano. Gekjin. Amazing boy, yeah. Okay, Euntak. Wow. Hey. Love me. Hey. Yes, Jang-sub. Woo, love the brass work in this. Ooh. Love the happy-go-lucky energy in this, and with the delivery and such. Get playful with the lyrics. Okay, Euntak and Seoul. Verse 2. I love how there's a bit of soulfulness in the song. Hey, Jang-sub. Show me the same side I've seen every time. Oh, who's that? And just very cheerful with it, right? Yes, Theo. Yeah, just this song brings all the good vibes. But overall has a beautiful message. And Kyo in the back, right? Kyo, tell him. Sing it, boy. Yeah. Oh, the soulfulness. I love it. Nah, nah, nah. Like I do, like I do. Nobody can love me like I do. Man, I feel like they can truly promote this song, like, without a doubt. Like, the energy is infectious with it. There's that sing-alongable factor. This is more so up my alley in terms of taste, I've got to say, everyone. The hooks do more than its job, yet, you know, this is the special thing about P1Harmony that I noticed, like, quite similarly to, you know, of course, we can say SF9. Now, why do I say that? Well, if you think about it, both groups not only have incredible vocal lines, they have multifaceted rap lines as well. And the more I think about it, it's like they can do these songs where it's like they can just run with it right away in terms of having lengthy verses, right? That are very effective and punchy with it. In fact, having a more lengthy verse than the pre-chorus and slightly more than the chorus combined, actually, if you think about it and you hear it out and all. And then just how, wow, I get Kehoe and Theo in the mix, spelling Love, and then na 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 na. Like, come on, you can't tell me you can't sing along to this. Like, it's super mad catchy, it's uber positive, and has a beautiful message regarding loving oneself, right? And there's a lot of that huge message that I feel like this message can be tackled more in the K-pop scene. Like, sure, it's done a lot, but it's never, I feel like there's something wrong with people thinking that it's like overdone, you know what I'm saying? You could always come through with a different kind of approach ever so slightly, or come with the same approach, because it provides a lot of sort of friendly reminder to many of us. You know, it's very important to love oneself, to love others. Yeah, it's like a step-by-step, and it's a whole process throughout life. I don't want to go deep with it and all, and there's no final moment where it's like you're gonna finally love yourself like fully for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? It's, you're gonna have your ups and downs. So this song, really good. It's like sort of a kickstarter to the day that I could totally listen to in the morning and throughout the days and the work days and such. I'm gonna have to bring it up here to point out key moments, because this, in fact, does not take the conventional, I should say, arrangement and vocal arrangement in this song, actually. So let me bring it up here right away and go from the beginning. So this is the intro, essentially. And I could tell, like, how right off the bat, like, soulful this song is gonna be, solely alone, like, due to the intro with the piano chords, the na 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 going on. And just that roll down of the piano, like, come on. I could imagine like a high five going in the choreo or something like that. Yeah, and talk. And then the follow-up. I just love this verse 1 here, but I want to see these lyrics more. I've never seen a woman like you, from her head to her toes. I love you, alright? But there's that other side to it, like beyond self-love. You could tell here, obviously. Oh, I love how punchy it gets, but then there's a little bit of that warm brass work here. I love how it starts to take off here. Like I do. But at the end of the day, like, whether you love me or not, there's nobody that can love me like I do. Like I do, right? Oh, I love the kick drum snare work. And this is where it gets slightly even more unconventional, is we get a nice interlude here before verse 2. You don't get these often. And I love how Kyo is like, in terms of these lines, the love story that others used to talk about is over. Sure, you know. But I value loving myself more no matter what anyone says. Like, who cares at the end of the day? It's an important step, you know. Before loving others, you gotta love yourself for who you are. Just the flow, I love that slight switch up from Jungsub there. That's me, that's my shadow. Who's that? And I love it every time they bring it back together with the brass work. Who's that? Number one on my team. On the team. Not my team. Na 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 na. Some ticking of the hi-hats in play too. Bridge. Oh my goodness. It does not get more soulful than this. This is the soulful climax to the song. Full English lines by none other than my fellow Canadian, my man, Kehoe in the mix. Oh, tell him. Preach it. Snare drum work, build up, risers, brass work. Na 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 na, yeah. Right amount of syllables for the nas. Know me, you can love me like I do. The harmonization. And yet again, the vocal blending. Whew, it's up there. Chef's kiss, everyone. So all in all, great song to kick off this mini album. And if it continues to go this way, I'm sure they're going to show different sides and all. But if it continues to go this way in terms of quality, hey, this might just be the mini album for me, the favorite one to date. But I don't want to get ahead of myself here. So let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled New Classic. I've heard good things about this song from my initial reaction and review to Jump, of course, from you guys in the comment section down below. But I'm seeing familiar names. Of course, we got Sooyeon, got Han Sung-ho, but of course, yet again, Jungsub and Euntak taking part in the lyrics. We love to see it. But other familiar names, we got B.O. B.O. has worked with my favorite girl group in the past as one quite heavily for the likes of Panorama, and as of recently, believe it or not, N-Hyphen's song Bite Me, and of course their other track, Sacrifice, that I've covered as of recently. Now we're moving on to JQ. JQ has worked on Jump with P1Harmony as well as Back Down. Same goes for a lot of my huge favorites. We're talking about Shooting Stars by XG, NCTU's Boss, like a lot of huge songs out there by huge artists. So I'm gonna bring it up here. I have a good feeling that we're gonna get more attitude in this one. Hey, verse 1 with Insak. Ooh. Good amount of hip-hop influence. Hi-hat work. Ooh, this pre-chorus was Jeong though. Some synth string work. Okay. Where's this headed though? With a bass guitar. Wow. Ooh, acquire like vocal work, background vocals. Oh, Jongsup. Man. There's definitely some pot and pan work, I feel like. Definitely a lot of synth string and synthesizer work with snare drums. Some horns. Na 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 na. That's catchy. Low key, low key. There's that choir-like background vocal work yet again. The vocal layering. Bridge. Ooh, these chords with the keyboard. Oh! The synthesizer work is insane here. Some risers. Yeah. Okay. Instrumental break. Or more so a breakdown. Wow, electronic elements in here go wild with it. Na 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 na. Nah, nah, nah. Okay, it's the blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it now. And this is yet again another side that we have heard from P1Harmony that is so P1Harmony. Playful in a crazy good kind of manner. But also, like, with the flow from the members, like, I'm telling you, yet again, one of the best rap lines coming from their generation. And, like, this is a key thing. Like, a lot of people, like, who just talk about flow for the sake of it is one thing. And then, to be fair, some people are not too familiar to what to talk about when it comes to rap and hip-hop and all. There's things such as, like, for example, more than flow, right? Just how you jump on the beats, right? How you project yourself in a certain way. Like, you'd still be cool if you project yourself in a more so quiet, soft kind of manner, or something more punctuated, or something in regards to something that makes sense, like in terms of the English lines. Like, for example, Jongsup, his English pronunciation is just so sharp and on point with it. Like, every time when you hear the members rap, it's very punctuated, distinct, and there's a nice flow to it simultaneously as a whole, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's more than that. Rhyme scheme, there's so much details to really pinpoint within their rap, I've got to say. And wow. Yeah, I feel like there's one thing that's occurring here though, you know, like, sure, title track wise, We got a good amount of Saule in the spotlight, music video wise, and like main highlights for this era, but would enjoy a little bit more, not a little bit more, in fact, more lines coming from Saule. I think he would rock this song as well. But I gotta say, yet again, the unconventional arrangements. We got the lengthy verses yet again. In fact, I feel like the verses are as lengthy as the chorus with the na 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 na, and then blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Doing magic. This is new classic. There's the rhyme scheme. But then I gotta say, the unconventional moment is where we get that instrumental break, which is essentially like a breakdown to provide some sort of dance break, assumingly, before they hit it off in the final chorus and just wrap it up just like that. You feel me? So let me bring it back up here. New classic. I definitely vibe with this song as well.
This a new classic. I'm too classic, classical. MSG,
I'm too classic, classical. MSG. I love it. I love this MSG line. Like, copying recipe. Okay, obviously there can be some loss in translation with Untalking. So many problems. My class is sick. I'm sick of it now. I love how there's sort of this like wicka like DJ set like kind of delivery going on with Untalk. See, very sharp with it. Try the basics. Now it gets like low-key dramatic with it, with Jiyoung's delivery here, which was, what a switch up, you know, with the pre-chorus. And I feel like it's really rare to have any boy group or girl group to kick it off with a song like with rap, like pretty much a brief intro and then rap, because like every time when I've heard songs that kick it off with a brief intro and rap, or rap, the matter of fact, it can be way too overwhelming and jarring. And for some reason, you know, it works with P1Harmony. This is P1Harmony, you feel me? Wow, that synthesizer work. There's that synth string work that happened now. It's done sharply. Yet again. I'm the main character. Na 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 na. Blah 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 blah. Classic. Love this choir-like vocal layer in here, of course. And then this is where it goes crazy. I love how he works around the beat just like that. This is my new paradigm, come to paradise. And then the playful moment with the burr. I love how he really switches up the flow. He twists it around and he just likes to play with it, right? So good, so good. Let me bring it to the bridge here, though. Very love the vocal layering here with Jiyoung. Beyond your walls, beyond your memory. I love that follow with Jungsub into Theo here. Elevates, elevates, and elevates.
Yeah.
This is new classic. This is new classic. Love it, love it. Yeah, this is just a breakdown essentially. Picking up the hi-hats. That bass, boomy bass. That snare drum work.
Let's make it start.
Na 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 na. We're Harmony. This is a new classic. Blah 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 blah. There's that sing-along factor with this chant, right? Blah 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 blah. So good, everyone. Like, come on, P1Harmony delivering yet again for new classic. Yeah, Entak and Jongsub, they just go crazy with it time after time again. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is titled More Than Words. I was looking forward to this particular song because we got significant credits here. Like, sure, we got Park Soo-seok and Seo-jian on the composing side of things, but also added into the mix is Kyo and Ji-young, but as well as the lyrics, we got Ji-young, Entak, and Jongsub, everyone. So I'm really excited to hear how this plays out, everyone. I'm gonna bring it up here right away, and let's go. Ooh, I love this sort of like airy vocal sample at the start here. Ooh, so smooth with the delivery with Kyo here. Taking the hi-hats. Love the keyboard work. Ooh. I love the tempo to this song. Really taking that R&B influence and all. Hey. Woo. You'll get further than in your words. Woo. Man, they truly serenading us with this particular song. Love the boomy bass to it too. Verse 2, Entak. Oh, we ain't stopping. Wow, the carry on here from with Jongsub. Very easy to listen to. Gets us to hone in on their vocal work. Maybe some wood block work, but all in all, great percussion work. Oh! What is going on here? The horns. Whoa. What? Wow. So that was the bridge? Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow. The vocal flourishes here too. And we have heard a bridge, honestly, by P1Harmony like that in the past before, if I recall correctly. I forget exactly which song right now, but I gotta say, yet again, just like Love Me For Me, I can totally foresee this song being promoted as well and have a fun, easygoing choreography for this song as well. It's not like happy-go-lucky like Love Me For Me by any means, but More Than Words. I love the lyrics, right? And I just love how it plays out as a whole. We got those lengthy verses yet again, but we got a bridge that really surprises us, but it really sticks at the same time, honestly. So I actually want to dive back into it right away. to hear it through and through and process more moments in the song. Let's just do that though. There's that tick tock, tick tock. You know what I'm saying? There's some vocal sampling of some sort. Keyboard chords. Ooh. Sometimes words can't do it. I love how this like really pinpoints in terms of the topic of expression. It is truly more than words. It's how not only like you sort of like voice yourself, but like through your actions, you know what I'm saying? Through your expressions, through your actions. It goes a long way as well. Ooh. And just the vocal blending and the layering, just how it was done in this was incredible. And added on top of that, the mixing and mastering of this song was done to a T. Yeah, not only to speak the truth here. Now I want to carry on to exactly verse 2 here. Gestures, your actions, right? Intak really tackles what I was talking about. Come on, show me. Come on now, show me with gestures rather than words. Let's follow me. I feel like when people say something, there's another thing of saying about to do something, but they don't do it, you know what I'm saying? That's why in moments like actions speak louder than words. They do more than words at the end of the day. In good amount of cases too. Oh, this 808 bass. Neither words nor emotions, no need for emotion or anything like that. Just how, like, the added nuance that he provides, Jung Sub. He takes it high, he takes it... Oh my goodness. But yeah, all in all, such a surprising song with this bridge too. Heavy horn work, brass work, I should say. Between the random words, you will find an answer that's more than words. Boom. Make all of yours mine. Don't say a word, look at me once. And I love, there's something a lot more like emphasis that should be put on, like I've said in the past before. It's not only like the individual member themselves, like how they work off each other. And for example, the rap line like Untak and Jeonsub, how they follow through from one another, whether they continue the same flow and pick it up where it was left off, or switch it up, you know, ever so slightly, or switch it up completely. Oh, the vocal layering. I can't get enough of the vocal layering and blending in this song. Bit of that R&B influence, of course. And I think all in all, this song has a lot of replay value to it. I can foresee it having a lot of replay value. Just that longevity and such. But man, oh man, what a song that I could foresee myself jam along to and vibe along to. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is titled Heartbeat Drum, and I'm seeing David Amber in the works. David Amber has worked with many of my favorites. We're talking about From S9 and their incredible song Love Bomb. We're talking about the likes of Twice. We're talking about Everglow. Has worked with P1Harmony in the past before, the likes of Yes Man and so on and so forth. Benjamin, I forgot to mention earlier, has worked on New Classic. Has worked with P1Harmony lightly before in the past before, such as one of my favorite B-sides actually, Look at Me Now, you know, and now we have Heartbeat Drum here, and let me double check in terms of the lyrics. Yes, yet again, we got Euntak and Jang-sub with Han Sung-ho. So aside from that, let me bring it up here right away, and let's go. Ooh, the horn work there. Wait a second, this is the chorus already. This song did not take time to kick off. Just a wait, it went here though. Loving the energy. It's like an anthem, I feel like it's gonna be. That's gonna be the case most likely due to this. Ooh. Peace and harmony, yeah. Ooh. Wait, so this is verse 1 with Euntak? Okay, I'm gonna have to understand the arrangement of this as we go here. Drum. Bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Ooh. Wow, this song is very infectious with it. Ooh. Oh, Jang-sub. He ain't stopping. Whoa. Yeah, I feel Benjamin's influence from Look at Me Now upon this totally. Bum bum bum, dancing. This chorus very catchy with it. It's sing-alongable in an anthemic kind of manner. Whoa! Is this a bridge? Yeah? Wow! Just the distortion of the bass. Yeah! Yeah! I'm just saying, y'all, how is this not the title track? How is this not the title track, everyone? This song goes insane with it, right? It's incredible. Like, y'all gotta understand, right? Like, honestly, I really prefer this side, the P1Harmony, and I could totally roll with this. Even though it's like unconventional, super duper unconventional than it should be for a title track. And I just feel like they can come through with a fantastic performance for this song. And like I said, Benjamin, that influence, Look at Me Now. Remember how rapid fire cannon Jang-sub's verse was in that song. Same goes for Heartbeat Drum here. And the fact that we get hit with the chorus right away, and it's like, wow, we get into like later on a verse 1 with Euntak that goes crazy with it. And then it continues to progress. It gets better, better, and better just like that into verse 2 with Jang-sub. And then later on with the bridge and all, it makes so much sense, right? David Amber, of course, in the works. But, of course, you know, Euntak, Jang-sub, we love to see it. You know, very hands-on in terms of their lines and such. But yet again, Benjamin, not only Look at Me Now, another notable mentions I've got to say is Benjamin working with the likes of Le Seraphim. We're talking about, of course, Unforgiven. So, yeah, you know, I'm a bit confused why, you know, like, sure, maybe they sorted it out to be like, hey, which one's gonna be the title track at the end of the day in the boardroom meeting, but, like, Heartbeat Drum, this song is a masterpiece. Bum, bum, dancing round to your heartbeat drum. I love it. I could just like sing along, you know, pump my chest and all, and it just has that anthemic chant to it that is so infectious. The hooks do way more than its job. Feel the love. Like, this would be more so on the dance floor, you feel me? Tempo, okay. Jump together to the tempo, play this dance is our own legacy. I love it, you know. How it's telling us to, you know, jump together, and like I could literally dance along and jam along to the song. Just has a nice groove to it. That shout out there, my melody, it's peace and harmony. For those who know, fellow pieces and all. This song is hypnotic. I'm gonna have to double check this. Is this a verse? This has to be a verse 1. This has to be a verse 1. Like this, like with Kehoe and Theo, right, is like a refrain, right? Ah. Yeah, this has to be a refrain, right, after the chorus. And then this has to be a verse 1. My feeling is Yamakashi when parkour turns and tumbling lightly. Woo, that trap percussion, that kick drum snare work. Heartbeat drum. There's a lot of heft to it, you know, it's done in this trudging kind of manner. Okay, we gotta ease ourselves into Jungsub though. We can't just skip to his moment. 4 letters, forever. What's your tempo? Beat it up, tempo. Can't rest tempo. Boom. I mean, it goes to show you, he could be soft with it, he could slow it down, he could speed it up, he could switch the flow, you know what I'm saying, right? Oh my goodness. That's like a span of how many seconds from Jungsub? Like, come on. Soul moment there, love it. Dancing around to your heartbeat drum. Ooh, I like that added layer there where it's like elevating like the vocal work with Intok here. Like, notice how it's like higher. Feel the love. Wow, this synthesizer work with Jiyoung here, this analog synthesizer work. Every night. This might just be my favorite B-side, y'all. We'll see. This back and forth motion between Intok and Jungsub, like after the first couple moments there, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna go back and forth. I love it. Very playful with it. It's sort of like a call and answer. Takes a deep breath. Jump. See, this even had jump in it. Like, I can't be wrong. Like, this could have been the title track. There's times where I can understand why a B-side is not the title track, but like, wow. They could have rocked with this too, you know what I'm saying? They could have promoted this song too. And very, how should I say it? I don't know what was the word I was saying, just the ending there with the brass work, triumphant kind of outro to it and all. Yeah, Heartbeat Drum is just that song, everyone. It takes crazy twists and turns, and somehow it works, but it's very anthemic, has a great chant to it, so fun with it and all, and yeah, it's a whole song that I could jam along to for a very long time, everyone. But I believe we have one more track before we, wrap things up here, give my concluding thoughts and my favorite B-sides in order and such. In fact, it's really hard to put it in any order because these songs are really, really good, these B-sides. But hey, let's just get into the final track now. All right, so last but not least, we have I Am You. Now, I am seeing it again. Han Sang-ho, Soo-yeon, of course, in the works. En-tak and Jung-sub, of course, always tends to be in the works for the lyrics. But composing side of things, we got Park Soo-suk, Moon Kim yet again, but we also have Andy Love. Andy Love has worked with the likes of Rocket Punch, of course, Super M. We're talking about TXT. And if I recall correctly, as one as well. So a lot of notable names and songs out there, but I'm gonna bring it up here. I Am You. Let's go. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be definitely slower in tempo.
All for you, so call
Whoa.
on me. Yeah.
Ooh, taking that R&B route for sure. Your secretly crying face. Some shakers there. Wow, this verse 1 though. Wounds that haven't healed yet. Yo. Okay, so this has to be the pre-chorus, right? These English lines, though, I love it. Ooh. Wow. This song, it hits you deep down in your soul. Ooh, En-tak. What a verse here. Words are like thorns, they stab each other. Man. Man. This song is very consoling. I gotta say, provides a consoling hug. But I love how easygoing it is with the tempo. Ooh, Jung-sub. Love the acoustic guitar work in this that's constantly going. Whoa, is this a bridge? Wow, Jiyoung and Kyo here. Woo. So smooth with it. Smooth like honey with it. It's not often where we get high in quality, like an R&B track that is this high in quality. My point is, like, don't get me wrong, like, there's some R&B tracks that I do enjoy in this day and age of this generation of K-pop and all. But, like, at the end of the day, I do love gravitating more towards my solo artists in the K-R&B scene, you feel me? And for IMU here, this is uber R&B, P1Harmony all over it, I've got to say. Definitely, I would say go as far as to say, like, this is in my top 2 echelon of favorite B-sides coming from this 6th mini album, I've got to say. Just how it plays out with additional verses. I believe we actually, in fact, got more than 2 verses. We got 3 verses. And just the brief bridge there nearing the end of the song to wrap it up. I think, like, as much as I really loved Intox moments in this song, Jiyoung really shined in this song, I've got to say. Most definitely Jiyoung and Kyo, I've got to say. So, yeah, I feel like the song really sticks. Very angelic, but also consoling to all of us, right? It's basically that go-to comfort song that you can go back upon. And this is not the only go-to comfort song you can have by P1Harmony, let's be real here, because we know on their mini albums, they come through at least with one track that gets you in your feels or gets you moved in a special way, right? So this is definitely more so like a super duper comforting, consoling song, I've got to say. So beautiful. And yeah, let me actually bring it up here right away, go through it yet again from the beginning. Let me hear this out more. I need to understand, get a better grasp in terms of the arrangement here.
All for you, so call on me. Yeah.
Wow, just that guitar work and the acoustic guitar work. The hi-hat work, acoustic guitar. There's 2 different guitars added in the mix here. Definitely this verse 1, very lengthy with it. Wounds haven't healed yet. Wake me up every night. And then this pre-chorus. So let me dry your tears tonight. Woo. This is an unforgettable pre-chorus. It's not necessarily a slow burn by any means, but just gotta reach. When you feel alone, remember I'm by your side, I care. This line stood out to me the most by far. This is significant too. 'Cause I am you and you are me. We're in this together, you know. We have each other.
없이 날 찾아 또 계속 Show me more tension 힘이 들 때면 나를 좀 믿어 너는 못 믿어
You can trust me.
가시 같은 법이지 서로를 찌르니 항상 내게
Now this verse here.
You don't ever get tears dry your tears on you You just gotta reach I am you Show me more gotta feel 너와 내 공간 아파도 어둡진 않아 So let me dry your tears Just 잠시 쉬어 내게 기대봐 So let me dry your tears gotta reach someday
Maybe I'm mistaken that there's only 2 or there's 3 verses. But let me hear this out more. We touch the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search up how the arrangement went on this. This moment was significant too. This back and forth moment with Kyo and Jiyoung. The climax. The end all here. Love that ad-lib follow-up with Jong-sub. Adds more depth to the song. You are me. Wow, this song is so special. Yeah, I want to search up like most importantly like the arrangement. P1Harmony IMU. Okay, let's see how the arrangement goes in this song. Oh, yeah, so there are 3 verses in this song. Oh, so that third verse was with Jong-sub, and then the bridge becomes the back and forth motion with Kyo and Jiyoung with I am you, and you are me, yeah. Like with the ad-libs and all. Wow, okay, that makes so much more sense now. And then wrap it up with the final chorus and the post-chorus. Wow, this song is super duper special. So beautiful at the same time. The lyricism, the vocal works, like the likes of Jiyoung really popping off in this song, I've got to say. So all in all, what can I really call this album? A masterpiece. Yet again, another no skip, no choke at all when it comes to P1Harmony's discography. There's so much depth, there's so much range, there's so much replay value in their music, and then there's some of the odd tracks where it can be so refreshing, you know what I'm saying? And then there's those tracks that get you in the feel, that uplift you, or can be so consoling and provide that sort of healing hug to you with I Am You. So all in all, I think my favorite B-side would definitely have to be Heartbeat Drum, and then it comes really close with I Am You, I've got to say, right? And then, ooh, I am missing a lot of cheerful music these days, to be honest with you guys, at least title track wise. So I really sort of want to lean to Love Me, For Me, although I feel like More Than Words is gonna run with it more so longevity wise. A new classic, hey, if I want to turn up, I want to turn up, but then Heartbeat Drum does that for me, you know what I'm saying? It sort of reminds me like it sort of reminds me of like how it's been going when it comes to P1Harmony's B-sides. There's always just that one finisher track. They're either gonna end it off in a bang, or they're gonna end it off in the song that's gonna get you in the feels, right? And then there's that more so hip-hop heavy song with the verses and all. So all in all, that would be my favorites in order. Let me know your favorites in the comment section down below. They not only showcased a good amount of R&B in 2 tracks, we got a good amount of hip-hop, pop, dance tracks and all with unconventional arrangements. We're talking about an interlude, we're talking a breakdown, we're talking about additional verse 3 in the mix, and some songs starting off with the chorus or a brief intro into the chorus, believe it or not. So like, I think I've said what I needed to say, but it just goes to show you how like I feel like P1Harmony in a way is underrated. Like, when was the last time you hear P1Harmony in the conversation of things? Like, maybe in your close friend group and fellow pieces and all, but for me, like, friends that are just generally into K-pop and not in the fandom and just gauging the internet right now, there needs to be more recognition for P1Harmony. It has to be higher than what it is now. So hopefully people hear and listen, take the time to go through the B-sides, because P1Harmony is more than just their title tracks. It's beyond their title tracks. It's their entire discography they have showcased so far. And the fact that they've shown so much range in so little amount of time, like, sure, we're already on the 6th mini album, believe it or not, but like from the collabs to these mini albums and such, like, come on, you gotta give it to P1Harmony at the very least. Gotta give credit where credit's due, and if you're not a fan, why not be a casual listener as well? You know, like I said, you don't have to be a fan necessarily to enjoy music. You can be a casual fan, you can be a casual listener at the end of the day, you feel me? So take care as always, stay tuned for more P1Harmony content, whether that be on the channel or the Patreon, of course. Considering it is the summertime, we're gearing up a lot of variety, non-stop variety. So I'm trying my very best at the end of the day. I am thankful for you guys and fellow pieces to be this patient with me for all my album reviews, as a matter of fact, and my coverages on first listens and music video reactions and reviews, yada yada yada. But yeah, there's not enough words to really show my thanks and appreciation. But take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.